You wake up already exhausted. Sound familiar? You're buried in work emails before you even have a chance to brush your teeth. The to-do list keeps growing and you keep telling yourself, I'll take a break soon. But that break, it never comes. Honey, you are not alone. So many of us are caught in this cycle of burnout, and it's exhausting. You deserve to feel energized, passionate, and excited about life again. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reset your life in 2025 step by step, so you can go from frazzled to freaking fantastic. We're talking about ditching burnout and stepping into a life of balance, joy, and purpose. And because I want you to have all the tools you need to make this happen, stick around till the end because I've got a special 30-day reset challenge that's going to help you take action immediately. Are you ready to reclaim your energy and create a life you absolutely love? Let's dive in. Alright, gorgeous, before we jump into the good stuff, the how-tos of resetting your life, let's get real about burnout. Why does it happen and why does it feel like a never-ending cycle? Because, let's be honest, sometimes just understanding the problem can feel like half the battle, right? Burnout is more than just feeling tired. It's like your internal battery is completely drained and you're running on fumes. You're exhausted, unmotivated, and feeling totally disconnected from, well, everything. Here are some telltale signs you might be caught in the burnout trap. You're chronically exhausted, no matter how much sleep you manage to squeeze in. You're losing interest in things you used to be passionate about, hobbies, friends, even your favorite Netflix shows. Work feels like a chore, and even the smallest tasks feel completely overwhelming. And procrastination? Oh honey, procrastination becomes your new best friend. If this sounds painfully familiar, you are in the right place. Because here's the thing, burnout is a real thing. It's not just you being lazy or not trying hard enough. In fact, studies show that burnout rates have skyrocketed in the past few years. We're talking a 30% increase, and those numbers are only going up. Why? Because so many of us are ignoring the signs until it feels like it's too late. But here's the good news. You don't have to live like this. You can break free from burnout, and I'm going to show you exactly how. We're going to tackle this together, step by step, so you can reclaim your energy, your joy, and your zest for life. Ready to dive in? Let's do this. Alright, let's get this reset party started with step number 1, the mental detox. This is all about clearing out the mental clutter, babe. Think about it. You wouldn't let your home become overrun with junk, right? So why are we so willing to let our minds become a dumping ground for stress, worry, and endless to-do lists? It's time to give your mind a much-needed refresh, and here's how we're going to do it. First up, we're tackling digital distractions. I know, we live in a digital world, but constantly being plugged in is draining your energy and stealing your focus. So here's your mission. Turn off those unnecessary notifications. Seriously, do it now. Set do not disturb times on your phone, especially before bed, and say goodbye to doom scrolling. Next up, journaling and brain dumps. This is one of my all-time favorite tools for clearing mental clutter and reducing stress. Spend just 5 minutes each morning writing out whatever's on your mind, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the messy. Just let it flow. This is your space to release any worries, anxieties, or brilliant ideas so you can move through your day with more clarity and focus. And finally, let's talk about boundaries because, honey, boundaries are the key to freedom. It's time to start saying no to unnecessary commitments and start protecting your time like the precious resource it is. Remember, every time you say yes to something that's not aligned with your priorities, you're saying no to something that truly matters. So get clear on your values, and don't be afraid to set those beautiful boundaries. Now that we've cleared out some mental clutter, let's move on to step 2 of our reset journey, recharging your energy. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So we're going to focus on filling you up with healthy habits that will leave you feeling energized, vibrant, and ready to take on the world. First things first, we're swapping that extra cup of coffee for morning movement. I know, coffee is a lifesaver, but hear me out. Even just 5 minutes of stretching or a quick walk outside can do wonders for your energy levels. It wakes up your brain, reduces those pesky stress hormones, and sets you up for a more productive and positive day. Next, let's talk about fuel, because what you put into your body directly impacts your energy levels. We're ditching the processed junk and focusing on whole, nutrient-rich foods that nourish your body and mind. And don't underestimate the power of hydration. Start your day with a big glass of water and keep that water bottle handy throughout the day. Hydration equals mental clarity, focus, and sustained energy. And finally, we're implementing the no work rule. That's right, I'm giving you permission to step away from work completely for at least one part of your day. Whether it's spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing a passion project, or simply sitting outside and soaking up some vitamin D, give your brain a break from the constant hustle. Remember, burnout isn't always about working too much. It's often about not recovering enough. Okay, gorgeous, we've cleared the mental clutter, we've recharged your energy, and now it's time for the final step in our reset journey, the lifestyle reboot. This is all about making sustainable changes that will prevent you from slipping back into those old patterns of burnout and overwhelm. We're talking about creating a life you love, a life that's balanced, fulfilling, and aligned with your values. One of the most powerful things you can do is to start setting micro goals. These are small, achievable steps that move you closer to your bigger goals. Remember, success isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about making progress one step at a time. So break down those big, daunting goals into bite-sized chunks and celebrate those wins along the way. Next, let's talk about scheduling no work days. And I'm not talking about just an evening off here and there. I'm talking about full disconnection. Put it in your calendar, set those boundaries, and give yourself permission to fully unplug and recharge. Trust me, your mind, body, and soul will thank you. And finally, let's prioritize those hobbies and relationships that light you up. Life is meant to be enjoyed, so make time for the things and people that bring you joy. Reconnect with your passions, nurture your relationships, and remember that success isn't just about what you achieve in your career. It's about living a life that's rich with meaning, connection, and purpose. Alright, gorgeous, are you ready to take action and make this reset a reality? It's time for the 30-day reset challenge. For the next 4 weeks, we're going to focus on implementing everything we've talked about step by step. Here's your challenge. Week 1, mental detox. Reduce your screen time, start each morning with a brain dump, and set one healthy boundary. Week 2, energy reset. Incorporate morning movement, prioritize hydration, and start tweaking your sleep routine. Week 3, lifestyle upgrade. Set work-free zones, build those micro habits, and schedule in some fun. And week 4, lock it in, reflect on what's working, refine your routine, and commit to making these changes stick. Comment reset below if you're in. Remember, the hardest part is starting. The best time to reset your life is now. Hit like if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing strategies. Now go out there and create a life you absolutely love.